Welcome to News Today with Universal Parks News Today. I'm Eric Morton. Here now is the news for May 1st, 2023. NBCUniversal CEO Jeff Shell is departing Comcast after an investigation into inappropriate conduct led by outside counsel. Shell was named CEO of NBCUniversal in January of 2020. Previously, he served as chairman of NBCUniversal Film and Entertainment, chairman of NBCUniversal International, and president of Comcast Programming Group. Comcast did not announce a new replacement for Shell. Chairman and CEO of Comcast, Brian Roberts, said in a note to employees that Shell's senior team would now report to Mike Cavanaugh, Comcast's president. "We are disappointed to share this news with you," Roberts said. "We built this company on a culture of integrity. Nothing is more important than how we treat each other." You can see more about this story on our website. Comcast, of course, the parent company of NBCUniversal, did release their earnings report for Q1 of 2023, which ended on March 31st. The earnings include a significant revenue increase for Universal theme parks. Theme parks had a successful quarter with a revenue increase of 24.9% and an adjusted EBITDA increase of 46% from $451 billion to $658 billion. As Comcast notes, this quarter included the opening of Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood. During last year's quarter, international theme parks were still significantly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic, which is one reason for some of this growth. Horror Night Nightmares has shared a new speculation map for HHN 32 at Universal Studios Florida, featuring several differences from the first speculation map released by Horror Night Nightmares. The only speculated show is Nightmare Fuel, which will likely be changed to differentiate it from the last two versions of Nightmare Fuel. 3 scare zones are still unknown, but one is labeled The Last of Us and another is Holidays. Holidays in Hell was a scare zone at Universal Studios Hollywood's Halloween Horror Nights in 2018, and then it was a maze at Halloween Horror Nights in 2019. Here are the houses listed on the speculation map. Chucky is currently the only house that has been confirmed. The Exorcist Believer, Demon Slayer, Pentagram, Dragon, Mystery, Carnival, Universal Monsters Paris, The Last of Us, and Devil. We're going to get into discussing the ones that we know more about when we talk about the speculation map for Universal Studios Hollywood. That's going to be in a few moments. But first, you can see construction reaching full throttle for HHN 32 over at Fast and Furious Supercharged. Last year, the same space was utilized for the Horrors of Blumhouse anthology, which was divided into themed sections for Freaky and the Black Phone. A section of the queue is starting below a Napa Auto Parts sign. You can see that it's curtained off. This will be the connecting point between the entrance and the house when the popular event kicks off in just a few months. Letty's turbo truck has also been relocated to sit beside the Vision Beats pickup truck. This development follows a report we gave you a couple weeks ago in which we reported the top of a tent was visible from the outside area of the ride building between Supercharged and the Ghirardelli Square San Francisco facade. Behind another gate in the vicinity of the attraction, pipes and other construction materials can be seen around the tent area, possibly to support the structure or layout of the various scenes. Markings are also drawn on the pavement. An Easter egg hinting at the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary tribute store has appeared in the window of Studio Styles at Universal Studios Florida. Studio Styles is the new entrance to the Universal Studios Florida tribute store. The highly themed store is redecorated each season for a different Universal IP or holiday. The hint in the right-hand window is a single metal ladle, a reference to the iconic kitchen scene in 1993's Jurassic Park. In the scene, Tim accidentally knocks a ladle to the ground, alerting the velociraptors to his position. Moments later, Lex uses a different ladle to distract the raptors. The new tribute store will celebrate 30 years since the iconic Jurassic Park was released in 1993 and is set to feature a look inside the film's sets rather than just transporting you into the film itself. Rumor has it the new shop will open near the end of May, consistent with the Classic Movies tribute store last year. That store opened on May 26th of 2022 and featured rooms based on Back to the Future, Jaws, and E.T. A new complimentary Jurassic Park Universal Orlando Resort annual Passholder magnet is now available as part of a month of UOAP benefits. UOAP is in yellow lettering with Passholder in white at the bottom of the magnet. The original Jurassic Park logo is in the O in red, and a claw mark rips through everything to the bedrock beneath. The magnet is available from May 1st, that's today, to May 26th while supplies last. Pass holders can pick it up from the 5 and Dime Universal Studios Florida from park open to close, or the new UOAP Lounge in Toon Lagoon at Universal's Islands of Adventure from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. Last week, the official Jurassic World Instagram account shared a faux Jurassic Park training video set in the 1990s for the first generation of InGen scientists. The video, which featured our good pal, Mr. DNA, narrating, looked a bit familiar to us. The video posted shows not only footage reused from the original Jurassic Park film, but also involved actual team members working at the Jurassic Park Discovery Center at Islands of Adventure. In the training video, Mr. DNA describes the importance of the lab, particularly that it's the location of every embryo for each species of dinosaur. Workers are also instructed on what to do if eggs hatch while on duty. Team members are visible in the egg hatching sequences using lab equipment and, of course, waving at the camera as it pulls away during the finale. The Jurassic Park Discovery Center is located right next to Jurassic World Velocicoaster in the Jurassic Park area, of course. In the back of the Jurassic Park Discovery Center, there is a nursery where guests can see eggs and other lab equipment on display behind the glass walls. Every so often, an alarm goes off, and the geneticists will call guests over for an imminent hatching event where they interact with guests through the glass while the egg starts to hatch. The baby velociraptor pops out. Team members ask a guest in the crowd to name it. Then another geneticist on the guest side of the lab will fill out a birth certificate and give it to the person who named the raptor. They also walk around with fossils or a baby triceratops and interact with guests. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. The best part is their concierge services are 100% free. Head over to beourguestvacations.com/WWNT and the team will design your next epic vacation from Universal Parks to Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resorts, Disney Cruise Line, Virgin Voyages, Royal Caribbean, and more. The brand new annual Passholder Lounge that I referenced just a moment ago, it officially opened today, but we got there the other day for a sneak peek. This spot is located in the Toon Lagoon area of Islands of Adventure, occupying the former Betty Boop shop. As its title suggests, the space is exclusive to pass holders only, who can relax on couches and chairs in the lounge, charge electronic devices, pick up magnets or other perks, stock up on drinks and snacks, and shop for merchandise whilst in the air-conditioned room. A large portion of the apparel and merchandise displayed is specifically branded for annual pass holders, or UAPs, of course, as we call them. Soft drinks, Powerade, candy, and freestyle cups are among the refreshments on offer. The previous lounge at Universal Studios Florida closed on December 31st last year. You can see a video tour of the new lounge right here on our YouTube channel. A new t-shirt commemorating the finale of Poseidon's Fury Escape from the Lost City is now available at Universal's Islands of Adventure. It can be found at the Treasures of Poseidon shop on the Lost Continent. The vintage design is in poster form, notifying guests of the closure. Professor Elias Baxter of the Global Discovery Group invites us to visit Poseidon's temple and see Lord Darkanon in person. One final tour, departing from base camp on May 9th. Supplies will likely evaporate swiftly, so be sure to inquire about the item soon to seek the trident and restore the peace. The shirt sells for $27. I will say it has sold out. We have seen some restock, sold out again. Better act quick. This is an awesome shirt and people love it and they're rushing to buy it. From April 22nd through July 15th, Universal Orlando annual pass holders who spend over $75 in a single transaction after their discount, but before tax is added, qualify for a special benefit. These shoppers will receive a $20 digital coupon to use as soon as the next day on purchases over $50. This deal scales up as well. If the pass holder spends over $150, a $50 coupon will be granted instead for use on purchase of up $100 as soon as the following day. The special offer runs from April 22nd through July 15th. 2023. Coupons are valid until the end of August 2023. Guests may redeem one coupon per transaction and must wait 1 day before using a coupon they've acquired through this special deal. Since this is a Passholder exclusive offer, the digital coupon is linked to the shopper's annual pass beginning the following day. When a Universal Orlando Passholder scans their pass for a purchase, the assisting team member will be able to see the coupon available to them. They will offer to apply it to the purchase if it's a high enough cost transaction to qualify for the deal anyway. The Passholder benefit only applies to qualifying purchases, but most merchandise at Universal Orlando Resort counts towards this offer. Certain collectibles and gift cards will not apply, so make sure to check with a nearby team member if you're unsure about your specific purchase. Universal Studios Hollywood Pass members will soon be able to pick up a complimentary exclusive Super Nintendo World magnet. The blue magnet features Mario jumping out of a green warp pipe. Universal Studios Hollywood Pass member is across the top. Super Nintendo World Grand Opening 2023 is on the bottom. The magnet will be available today through May 31st at the Universal Studios store inside Universal Studios Hollywood. Pass members must show their valid annual or seasonal pass. Horror Night Nightmares shared a new speculation map for Halloween Horror Nights 2023 at Universal Studios Hollywood. The maps feature several different houses from the first speculation map that we shared. The map lists an unknown show and 3 unknown scare zones, plus Death Eaters and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Death Eaters appeared in this land during the 2022 event. Here are the speculated haunted houses, and I'll describe a few of these because some of them are seemingly duplicated in Orlando. Mystery, the top secret logo, could refer to almost anything. It could be a mystery-themed house based on an IP. We don't really know much about this one. Demon Slayer. Well, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba is a Japanese manga that ran from February 2016 to May 2020 and was adapted into an anime beginning in 2019. The anime's 3rd season premiered this month. The franchise has never had a presence at Halloween Horror Nights before. Next up, The Exorcist Believer. The Exorcist Haunted Mazes appeared at Universal Studios Hollywood in Halloween Horror Nights 2016 and 2021. Holidays in Hell. Well, Holidays in Hell was a scare zone at Halloween Horror Nights 2018 and then a maze at Halloween Horror Nights 2019. Here is the 2019 Maze's description. What is supposed to be a time with friends, family, and loved ones, the holidays have quite literally gone to hell. The terrors are far from limited to just Halloween. Prepare yourself for a sadistic experience involving a trip through a series of psychotic seasonal celebrations. Your creepy crawl through this year's calendar is a true 365-day nightmare. After all, in our world, the scarier, the merrier. All right, now we move to Owl. The Owl logo is another mysterious house. Owl creatures appeared in the Grown Evil scare zone in Halloween Horror Nights 21. Then we have The Last of Us, of course, a lot of speculation about this one. Last of Us, it's an HBO TV series based on the video game that is currently garnering a lot of viral popularity. While not a confirmation, Pedro Pascal, who plays Joel Miller, one of the series leads, likened the filming experience to an extreme version of Halloween Horror Nights. However, it's worth noting The Last of Us was also on last year's first Universal Studios Florida spec map, but didn't come to fruition. A good reminder to take the speculation maps with a side of skepticism. The listed houses are rumors, and the plans can and do change often at the last minute. Universal Studios Monsters Paris. There have been many houses featuring Universal Studios monsters throughout the past 31 years, and given their place in the Hallows Eve halls of horror, their inclusion is not really a surprise. This also follows the trend of the past few years. We had Universal Monsters The Bride of Frankenstein Lives in 2021, and Universal Monsters Legends Collide last year, as well as Universal Monsters houses in Florida. A Parisian Monsters house could feature the Phantom of the Opera, though again, we're speculating. Chucky is currently the only house that has been confirmed, as we said earlier. A frequent flyer at HHN, Chucky hasn't had his own house or maze since 2009, but he has made several appearances in between, including in scare zones, terror trams, and photo ops. And Terror Tram Rappers. Well, Terror Tram is the recurring Halloween Horror Nights overlay of the studio tour backlot with a different theme each year. Last year featured Jordan Peele's Nope and Us. The previous map's Celebrities subtitle with the updated Rappers subtitle, well, it implies maybe famous rappers will be featured. Previous speculation maps listed the horrors of Blumhouse, Megan, Insidious, Japanese, Nightingale's Blood and Prey, or Blood Prey, Clown, and Guitar. Those are no longer listed. All right, you can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who make this show happen every week. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to universalparksnewstoday.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Universal Parks News Today on YouTube for more great content, click the bell for notifications, and make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of News Today with Universal Parks News Today. For UPNT, this is Eric Morton saying the future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one.
Now on WWNT TV, it's Boxed In. Boxed In is a casually chaotic show featuring WWNT personalities Eric Morton and Jill Diffendahl, unboxing Disney merchandise and viewer packages, along with a few friends and a bossy little Pomeranian. So smash that like button, subscribe and comment, and keep up with the new Disney merchandise releases, seasonal releases, festival merchandise, limited edition merchandise, wishables, pins, and more. Join us Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern on WWNT TV.